They did it again. They did it again. You guys are going to love this one. They did it again. The media does it again. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. The Athletic just surveyed 20 agents to see who was the worst deal of the window, and Benjamin Šeško tops the list. But I want to talk about two names at the bottom of the list. Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak. You want to talk about the worst deal of the window? Surely it can't be the man who cost 150 million euros and has 0 goals and 0 assists in 9 matches. The man has more yellow cards than goal contributions and was benched on a derby day. And surely it can't be Alexander Isak, who cost 130 million, who also has 0 goals and 0 assists in the Premier League, but has 1 goal in the Carabao Cup versus Southampton. Can't be these two. It has to be the man who cost about half the price of both, and the guy who has 2 goals in 2 matches in the Premier League and only 4 starts. And if you want to take away penalty goals, because he's not Man United's penalty taker, if you put it by the minutes played for the goals scored, he has a better ratio than all these names in this list. And I don't want to go after some of these players because I think they're fantastic players, but the agenda for Liverpool players is insane. And I knew there was a problem with the Athletic, so I decided to do more research, and guess what I found on their page? An article saying that even though Wirtz at the time had 0 goals and 0 assists in 7 matches, now I think it went up to 9 or 10, it was an insult, discrediting Wirtz and other players who start slowly in the Premier League, of course. And they try to compare that German fraud to Henry, which is just a disgrace. So I decided to do even more research on the Athletic, and look what else I found. Of course, I found negative content on Man United. That's a given. But look at this one over here. Why Wirtz is struggling at Liverpool. He's a real fighter. Yo, you cannot make it up. And I wish I could say they're only getting help online, but we've seen it all this season with the extra time and the calls, and it's even worse now because guess who's officiating the Man United versus Liverpool match? Michael Oliver. When the last time a year ago he officiated this exact match, he gave Dalot 2 yellow cards in 2 seconds. I don't want to get copyrighted, but Dalot was upset at the end of the game because Salah obviously hit the ball out, threw his arms twice, and the referee says he got a yellow card for each arm throw. That's why he got a red card. I mean, come on. Absolute robbery. Every comment, even Liverpool fans saying, I don't see how that's a red card, and we'll see what's going to happen on Sunday. They're putting Šeško as the worst signing this summer. But don't worry, he'll respond with a goal, making it 3 goals in 3 matches. Ruben Amorim getting 3 points at Anfield and giving Liverpool their 4th loss in a row. This is the day that we make a statement. 3 points at Anfield? I cannot wait. Jokes aside, though. Jokes aside, can you guys imagine if we win this game? 3 points at Anfield, 4 losses in a row for Liverpool. Amorim era would officially begin. I mean, that would be the start to the era, because already Ratcliffe came out last week and said, listen, all you guys saying that he's going to be sacked if we lose this game, bada bing, bada ba, it's all debunked. It's all done. The media is confused now. How are they going to get clickbait? How are they going to get all these engagement farming? It's impossible now because the whole, oh, is this manager coming in? Is this man? It's all fake. They don't have any more availability to post things like that. But imagine we get 3 points at Anfield. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be really transparent. 3 points is going to be hard. Why? Liverpool are in the hot seat as well. I would almost argue that Liverpool are in the hotter seat than Man United. Some people like to say Man United are in 10th place. Man United struggling. Man United, look, we're 4 points from top 3. 4 points from top 3. I think the problem is that some team just won the Premier League. They just dropped about $500 million or euros. I think it's like 450 million euros, whatever it is. I don't know what the conversion rate is. My point is they were supposed to get stronger. Now you have people like Frimpong who are benched, and you got Szoboszlai playing right back. You got people like Kirkes, who is playing all over the pitch trying to find a spot. You have Wirtz, who has 0 goals and 0 assists in 9 matches. Isak, who was already Prem-proven and is struggling to get a goal in the Premier League season. I'm telling you right now, I think they're in a hotter seat, because if they lose 4 games in a row and they lose to a team that has been just clowned and been the negative part of the agenda all this season for no reason, because people love to get clicks, love to talk about Man United. If they lose to Man United, Arne Slot is in the hot seat. Liverpool lose to us. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic, especially with, I showed all the facts already. I mean, the fact that the media defends them so much, man. You're telling me the same company, the same media company that made this list talking about Benjamin Šeško being the worst deal of the window is the same company that made an article saying that 007, 0 goals, 0 assists in 7 matches for Wirtz is an insult, discrediting Florian Wirtz and other players who slowly start in the Premier League. Once again, Šeško That's not an insult, but Verts, that's an insult. As soon as you put a Liverpool kit on, that's an insult. But the Henry comparison is just disgusting. And then you go to the YouTube, and the thumbnails, literally, he's a real fighter. A man with 0 goals, 0 assists, 9 matches, okay, 150 mil. A real fighter. Is that what you're paying for nowadays? A real fighter? Pay me 150. I'm worth 150 mil then. I'll fight for my life for Man United. I can't kick a ball as good as some of these players. I can't put it in the back of the net maybe. I can't pass as much. I kind of can though. I'm going to drop some highlights soon, some Sunday League highlights to see what I'm about. But my point is, if you want to fight, put me on the pitch. I'll fight. I'll fight for that. I'll run miles. I won't stop running for 1 second on that pitch. Am I worth 150 mil? Is that what it is now? Real fighter. Why Verts is struggling at Liverpool. 40-minute video describing why Verts is struggling at Liverpool. I'll tell you why he's struggling at Liverpool, because he's not worth that much. He is, I'm sorry, he is not that crazy. Because you could do it in Bundesliga, because you could do it in Serie A, doesn't mean you could do it in the Premier League. There's levels. There is levels. All these articles as well coming out. Oh, look what happens when you leave Man United. Yes, they're going to Serie A. Yes, they're going to Bundesliga. Of course. All these stupid agendas that, oh, as soon as you leave United, you do better. No, it's because these leagues. And the same thing with Verts. You can't pull him to the Premier League playing at your pace that he does when he gets the ball. He just slows down a little bit. And I've watched a lot of Liverpool matches, hate watching respectfully. He has good plays. I'm not going to lie. There was that one pass to Salah that was absolutely brilliant. It's kind of like a spin back heel pass. Brilliant. But Salah is having a terrible season, not being able to put it on target. My point is, though, you got to back it up with something. Contribute to the goals of the players, especially in the position that you're in. And the fact that you broke the record for the highest transfer fee in Premier League history, and you can't even provide one statistic is sad. And you want to put Benjamin Šeško, who has 2 goals in 2 matches and only 4 starts, okay? 4 starts in the Premier League. He has the same amount of open play goals as Gyökeres, and you want to say he's the worst? He was half the price of Verts. Half the price. What are you guys talking about? I'm not having it. I'm sorry. And this is literally what the YouTube video is going to be about. This stupid agenda that is always against United. If you look at my past YouTube videos, I expose it. I love exposing this media because if they say one thing about one player and switch it when it's a United player. They say one thing about one manager. I think my last video was literally the difference in how they treat the managers. With Slot, with Ange over there, you got to give him more time. With Amorim, though, he has to get results right away. Also, Hansi Flick even, he comes out blaming the players, saying it's not the system, it's the players. But when Amorim says that, it's the end of the world. It's the manager's fault. I'm telling you, it is disgusting. And it's almost my fault. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I kind of feel stupid that I'm even making a video about this because I feel like I'm giving the Athletic what they want. I mean, if you are putting Benjamin Šeško and all these other names on this list are below him in terms of the worst deal of the window, I feel like they're doing this for rage bait, and it's working because you look over here, 6 million views, 6 million views on this post, 1.6K likes. That is a disgusting, terrible ratio, and I'll tell you why. They did everything that they had to do because the responses are coming in, people are seeing it, but nobody's agreeing with it. I think this has to be a terrible joke because, once again, I can go name by name and how Benjamin Šeško has been more impactful than every single player on this list. Headlines everywhere talking about this list, and I guess I'm part of the problem, but I had to share it with you guys because, once again, the agenda against Man United is disgusting. And now, fellas, we have this match, back-to-back goals. Couldn't make it 3. I really hope we can make it 3. But this is the big one, right? I showed the video. I don't want to show too much of it because I'll get copyrighted on YouTube. I'm sorry. This was disgusting. Once again, Salah hits the ball out of bounds. Dalot says it's my ball. He waves his hand once. Mad. He does it twice, and he gets 2 yellow cards for 2 arm throws. I'm sorry. That is pure robbery. Absolute robbery. Once again, this is a huge match for both teams. Both teams, bro. Liverpool could go 4 losses in a row, or 4 matches without a win if we get a draw. United could say, screw the media, screw what everybody has to say, screw to everyone that always counts us out. We are here. We are here. And if we look at the table, we're not far. 4 points from top 3. And if we win this game, we would be 2 points behind Liverpool. If I'm United, call me to speak to these players. I'm in that locker room, right? I'm looking at all these players saying, it's today! Today! You get to, there's 90 minutes of putting blood, sweat, and tears on that pitch. We are at Anfield. Go out there and fight don't stop running for 90 minutes straight. We get 3 points today, it's over. Agenda is against us. We are 2 points away from the so-called champions. They want to be champions. We can cut all the BS out today if we go out there and play our game 90 minutes straight. Dalot, stop losing the ball, okay? Pick it up a little bit. Šeško, get that third goal. Cunha, if you're starting today, I don't know if you are because I got to talk to Ruben Amorim back there, but if you start today, shut everybody up. Get your goal contribution today. Yo, Mbumo, do what you got to do. Bruno, get your assist. If a penalty comes up, please just pick a corner. Just go and do your little thing where you jump a little bit. Do what you got to do. Casemiro, lock it up. If Verge tries to do anything, show him that you've been here. Show him that you're a Champions League winner 4 or 5 times. You've done this. Destroy Verge. Don't let him get a single goal contributions. The boys back there. Lenny Yoto, Delit, Lissandro Martinez, if he's back, oh my gosh. You boys got to lock it up. Let's get a clean sheet. Laments, you're already the best goalkeeper in the world. I don't need to say anything to you. You're good. But boys, let's go. Let's win this game. We can shut everybody up. I would have to tweak it up a little bit, but that's something I would say if I was in the locker room. Fellas, big game. Big game. I mean, it's going to be insane. I'll be live streaming it. This could either be a miraculous day, a fantastic day, a day that we will celebrate, a day that I won't shut up for a week celebrating this win, or it might be a very bad day, or it could be a draw. I'll take a point. I'm not going to lie. I'll take a point. I'll actually be here between you and me. I'll be happy with a point. But all right, fellas, just have to come here and give you guys that little update. Once again, they are against us. Once again, they're helping Liverpool, but we aren't shocked. But I believe Sunday is when the Ruben Amorim era begins. Fellas, once again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, make sure to comment your thoughts below, and subscribe. Subscribe always helps me out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If you guys like my vibe, if you guys like that little intro spot, follow me on some social medias as well, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, anything you guys want. I'm usually there, MattyFC__. Once again, God bless you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday live when we humble, destroy, and beat Liverpool, getting 3 points at Anfield. I can't wait! I really hope it happens. I really do.